I just started our recording. Okay, so you may go to our Facebook group for this course. Okay, so from this website, you may find my class notes for this course, which is on our core lab environment. Okay, so you may start my Python source code in core lab. And last week, I taught you how to make a copy in your Google Drive. Okay, so I do it again. So when you find my website in Google Colab, so you may use the File menu bar to save a hard copy in your Google Drive. And please rename with your school ID and with your name, please. 好，那做一个 copy 啊，把剩余的这些关键字删掉 ，OK？ Okay, so for the chapter 1 is the tutorial for Python. As for your study only, okay? So today I would like to go through the chapter 2. And you may find the hyperlink for my source code in Colab. Okay, you can do the same thing to make a copy in your Google Drive by using the file to save a hard copy in your Google Drive. And also to rename as your school ID and the name, please. 好，有没有问题？好，先做这个动作啊，等各位一下。Today's course, I would like to introduce what is a data set for our data analytics. So like if you are a cook, so you have to prepare your vegetable, your meat for your cook, for your dinner. For our data analytics, so you have to prepare your data set also.好，先把这个档案准备好。Okay, just prepare your own source code for the chapter 2. First, you have to log in with your Google account. Okay.好，都跟上进度了吗？还没有的请举手。If you If you are not ready, please raise your hand and let me know. Okay, so as you are right now, you are preparing for your source code for chapter 2. I would like to introduce what is a Colab environment, which is provided by Google. It's very convenient environments. You don't have to install the compiler for Python. Otherwise, you have to install the software we call Anaconda. So you may find in our computer in this room, so you may find the folder named as Anaconda 3. Okay. But today for the course for this semester, so all the Python source code we use the Colab environments. Okay, so you don't have to install the Python compiler in your computer, your notebook. Okay, so since the environment is on the cloud, 在云端的, so you have to stop your server first by click connection here. Okay, so you may find it will allocate a cloud server for you. Okay, right now it's initializing the server. 好，没问题，在这里 OK 啊。So you may find right now we are connecting to Python 3 Google Compute Engine, right? So you may find Google provide a server which have the Python environments for our coding. It's very easy and convenient to do the programming for the MarTech. 好，有没有问题？这个应该前两周有上过了哈。So I just take a quick review for the material we have told before. Okay, so since for the environments in Google Colab, we call Jupyter Notebook. 它的环境呢就叫做 Jupyter Notebook. Okay, so this environment is Jupyter Notebook, and you use the interface. Just use your browser. Okay, it's very easy to do your class node for your program. So for the Jupyter Notebook, there are two parts for the source code. The first part is the source code for Python. So you may create a block for Python source code here. 我有没有要切换吗？还是直接看上面就好？要不要切换？好吧，那不然我就切换一下，你们看得比较清楚，好吧？Okay. So may I have your monitor? Okay, so you may set up your environments for your Jupyter Notebook in Colab. So you use the tools, 工具, okay? So set the preference configuration for the environments. So you may use the themes for doc. So because if you write the program a lot of times, so you may use the doc 黑底的啦 if you choose the light, so it will be a white background color. So I always choose the dark background color for Python source code. Okay, it's easy for your it's good for your eyes. Okay. Okay, so there are two parts for the source code. First one is this Python source code. So it may create here, so you can key in your source code. And also, you may create a comments text file for your class note. Okay. So with this one, Python will execute your Python source code. But for the text block, the Python will not execute the materials on this block. And also you can use the function on the right up here to delete the block also. Okay. Okay, so since we use the cloud environments, you have to mount your Google Drive with your cloud server. 接下来我们就要把你的 Google Drive mount 到你自己的这个 driver 这个 server 上面。So how to mount 挂载 mount M-O-U-N-T. How to mount your Google Drive with your source code. So here, so you may find the left-hand side, the navigator on the left-hand side. 这边的一个 navigator here. So you may find like this files icon. Okay, so you may click here to mount with your Google Drive. Because I have this source code for you guys, so you only to run these parts. And the first thing is you have to get the permission with your Google Drive. Okay, 在这里你要得到这个允许。Okay, so just connect with your Google Drive and choose the Google Drive account if you have one another. Just click accept. So here is mounted with your Google Drive. Okay, try it. But first you have to make a copy in your Google Drive. If you are using my source code, you cannot to mount your Google Drive with my source code. 所以说你们要 copy 一下老师的程式码在你的 Google 云端才可以 mount。我的程式码的话没有办法去挂载你的云端硬碟。Is it clear? Okay, so it only takes 42 seconds to mount with your Google Drive. So here you may find a folder on the left-hand side. 在左边这边 so you may find a folder here, Drive, right? 看到没？在这边有一个 Drive. So these folders is your Google Drive. 好，这边你就可以了。好，有没有问题？ So don't worry if you are not familiar with this process. I will do it once. I will do it twice. I will do it 3 times. After 3 times, you should be familiar with all the process. Okay, so let us to take a look at the content in your Google Drive. 好，我把荧幕切过来一下。So may I have your monitor, please? After you run the source code, which is provided by Google, it will generate the source code for you guys. Okay, so when you run the source code, it will automatically to mount with your Google Drive. So you might find the prompt here. So mount at your content drive, okay, the folders. Okay, so you may click the drive folder here. Okay, so where is your the files you save the file? You just make a copy of my source code. So here, my drive. And when you start up a Google a Colab, the Google will automatically generate a Colab notebooks folder for your guys. 好，看到没？这个资料夹是你启动 Google 的 Google Colab 的时候，它自动会去帮你建一个资料夹。So it will automatically create the folders for your guys. You may click here, this one here. Okay. Okay, so basically, you will not have so many folders as mine. 我已经用非常多了 so you can find my folders with a lot of Python source code here. So you may find the file in this one, okay, Colab notebook folders. Okay, so for the convenience for our data analytics, I suggest you create a folders to store the data for analytics data. Okay, if you didn't find a data folder under your Google notebooks, Colab notebook, so you please create a folder as data. Okay, now how to create a folders under Colab notebook is easier. You may find the 3 dots, 3个点. So 3 dots, it means more functions, more process, 更多的选项. Okay, so you may upload the CSV file. Later, I will teach you how to upload your CSV file or maybe your Excel file for data analytics. So right now we are creating a folders to create a new folders with this one. Okay, create a new folder. 产生一个新的资料夹. So please name the folder as data. Okay, since I have this data, so I didn't. Okay, so please create a new folders as data. 然后你们就建一个新的资料夹 ，create a new folder. Okay, here. Let me try. Let me data data 100， 因为我已经有 data 了哈。Okay, data 100. Also, I can delete it. 好，你们就产生一个新的资料夹，啊，以后的分析的资料都会 upload 到你的 Google 云端。好，有没有问题？好。So first you have to stop your Google browser server first, and then use the left-hand side, the left navigator, the folder icon, and to mount with your Google Drive. 好，你们练习一下吧。好，我们很多的步骤都会一再的讲啊，讲一遍，讲2遍，讲3遍，啊，所以说各位不熟的话不用担心啊。好了，没问题。